Okay. Okay. Can you hear me? Uh, I want to drop a short message with those that are writing their GC exams this year. Stanley, thank you so much for joining. Those of us that have just joined, can you hear me? Kindly let me know if you can hear me, especially those that are writing their GCE exams, or if you know someone who is writing their GCE exams. Let us have a conversation on that subject. Yeah, so the message is meant for those people that are writing their exams this year. You may not be the one writing, but possibly you know someone who is preparing for their exams in mathematics. I do not intend to take much of your time. So for those that are writing mathematics this year, I will speak about it like generally, and so the first thing that we are supposed to do, wherever you are writing your mathematics from, depending on how you know yourself, but what I would suggest and encourage you is that you should be learning by now intensively somewhere. Because as long as you are writing an exam, you cannot say that you know the stuff that you're going to write already. So you need to learn from someone somewhere. If you are not learning, then you need to be receiving some form of guidance from somebody who has done these things before. We have instances where even as a teacher of mathematics, you go and write or rewrite. Let's say you got a 4, then you want to get a 1. We have seen cases where people would go and get a 1. Would go to write as a teacher of mathematics, you go back to rewrite with a view of wanting to get a better grade, but you still get your 4 or maybe a worse grade. Why? Because you underrated the exam. So the bottom line is that let people prepare, and also we need to believe that we're going to do it ourselves and for ourselves. There are cases of where people want to hire someone to write their exam. I don't think you should encourage that. So first of all, you should be learning by now, and you have to be confident that you're going to do it yourself. And how you are learning, how you are learning your mathematics and where you are learning it from, it does matter. Most of the GCE people are those people that are working and quite busy. But the fact that you registered for these exams, please, I do encourage you that find time to learn. Okay, find time to learn. And beginning next week, I think this is what I wanted to mention. And it's of great importance. Beginning next week, we are going to be having live lessons. For our lessons, we do them like from 20 hours up to 22, or maybe up to 21:30, depending on the on the topic that we are covering on that particular day. So in case you know anyone who is going to be writing the exam this year, we still have a full month of July. Please, they can contact us. We can be of great help. Okay, of course, it is at a fee, but at the end of the day, we know we are in difficult times, so we can have a conversation in terms of how much can you pay, so that we help each other. So please, the message here was, in case you know somebody who is writing from elsewhere, and also they could be learning from some teachers, but it doesn't harm them to also try us. We do a very good job. We have been very busy in the past, but right now we are available and we'll be running online lessons. Those online lessons are extremely vibrant and helpful. They are so engaging such that they're just like a physical lesson. Okay, we don't just send questions on WhatsApp or any form of a group. No, we get to share the link, let's say Zoom or Google Meet, where you join, and then we start teaching you, and you should be able to ask your questions in an event where you have not understood. So I'm here to advertise to those of you that may be willing to join us. Please, let's do so. You can get in touch with us. We'll have a conversation. In case you are not able to pay the amount that we'll be mentioning, we can negotiate. At the end of the day, we also want to help those people that are willing to learn and want to write, but they have got financial challenges. At least there should be some effort to show that you want to learn. Okay, so thank you very much. I know you have a lot of things to do, so for you to give me 6 minutes of your time, I am extremely grateful. Unless if there's anybody who is very fast at typing and you have a question, I can address it and then close the meeting. Do you have anyone that has a question? Please, you can type it in the chat box. I'll be able to read it. I can see we have Lano, Isaac. Oh yeah. So I should be able to give you the number here. I'm already writing it there. 0979 38 09. So in case you don't get it, you can watch this again. You should be able to see the number. That's my number there. You can give me a message on WhatsApp. I will be of help. Any other question? Yeah, so we have Chris, Stanley, Henry, Mangala, Agnes, Isaac, Lano, and is it Teaser? Thank you so much for joining me. I hope to hear from a good number of us, especially those of us that are going to be writing our exams. Yeah. What is the charge, sir? And how? So, very good. Maybe we can talk about it. So, how we do it? We charge a 500 kwacha per month. We charge a 500 kwacha per month for a session for. So we teach our people nearly every day from 20 hours to 21:30. From 20 hours to 21:30. Those are lessons that you join, just the way we are having this conversation here. Except that for that one, you just don't type. We'll share a link where we are able to talk. Okay? So the amount is a 500 kwacha per month. And we teach you nearly every day in the evenings. I know there are other teachers that also do it, maybe at a lower amount. I don't know how they do it, but we say so because we know how best we do it. But in case you may have a challenge, you may not meet that amount, get in touch with us. We can see how we can help each other. Lano, I hope I've addressed that question. Yeah, the mode of payment, it's also something that is subject to a conversation. We can we look at how we would prefer one-off payment, but if you would want to break it into maybe weeks, or we can still be agreeable to that. We are not very rigid. Is that okay? Any other question? Thank you. Okay. Yeah, so thank you so much. We have been very busy, so we had neglected our channel. I think now we are back and we are able to kickstart a new phase and upload more material. as we also do private lessons. Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah.